27 degrees here right now. It got to -7 degrees at about 4 a.m. But I just wanted to point out that if you look at the series of guests that Donald Trump has hosted at the White House and in Washington, D.C., you'll notice that it kind of went in a certain order. First, it was a meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu, then King Hussein of Jordan. Now, today, just moments ago, with the Prime Minister of India, Modi, and he happened to mention supporting and giving money to, he talked about the gas and oil and the fiber optic cable that I've already told you was going to be that India-Middle East corridor that's going to bring the wealth to Israel, where she's going to trade from the port outside of the Gaza coastline. That's going to be turned into a major trade route connecting all of those countries from India up to France and Spain in Europe, including Italy, including Cyprus. And this is what's going to bring the wealth through the Mediterranean Sea and the seaports that were basically where the ancient seaports that King Solomon traded from. This is what the Lord had shown me is going to bring the wealth to Israel that we see in Revelation chapter 18 that I just talked about in several videos. So you'll have to go watch those videos, but interesting that the meetings with these leaders were in that order. And today was the Prime Minister of India. And they happened to mention all of those things and funding it. Donald Trump said that there would be more money going to that than the $95 billion. He didn't mention that, but that's already been given to that cause. So they're going to put the fiber optic cable through the Mediterranean Sea that's going to bypass Egypt, because Egypt was providing the internet, but they were overcharging. So this is why I told you many months ago that they were bypassing and trying to cut Egypt off of the Rafah crossing from Gaza, because they want to bypass that to put this major trade hub in. This is the one that's going to make Mystery Babylon very, very wealthy. And the kings of the earth and the leaders of the earth will be trading there at that seaport that Donald Trump said he was going to make like the Riviera. Well, that's why. And I could see that this is how Mystery Babylon's wealth was coming in the last days, is through this trade route. I spoke about it recently, realizing this connection to Revelation 18 in a couple of videos recently, but it's now developing more, and pretty soon you're going to start seeing a ton of development in that corridor that's going to bring the luxurious life that's going to ultimately bring the end to the system of Mystery Babylon. And it's going to be the ships in that Mediterranean Sea that'll be weeping and wailing when they see the smoke of Mystery Babylon burning, because it's going to be defiled there in Jerusalem with the third temple, and the Lord is ultimately going to put an end to all of it forever that has to do with Mystery Babylon, and he's going to reestablish a revived Garden of Eden-like state called the New Jerusalem. So the king is coming, and this is setting the stage faster than you can imagine. So I just wanted to update you that the Prime Minister of India just finished speaking with Donald Trump in D.C., and this is pushing prophecy along rapidly. So to summarize, I just wanted to say that this pipeline trade route, it all starts in India, and then it winds its way up and goes through the country of Jordan. So you have the Prime Minister Modi meeting with Donald Trump. Then before that, you had the King Hussein of Jordan. The hub is going to go through Jordan, then it's going to go up in through Israel and out the port into the Mediterranean Sea through Israel, which you had Benjamin Netanyahu visit before that. And then you're going to see him probably meeting with leaders of these other countries, like Italy is a major hub, and Cyprus is a major hub. So I just wanted to define why these three leaders just were meeting with Donald Trump. And by the way, I saw geese by the takeout window at Wendy's. So they were sitting over there and munching on grass right where you order your lunch at the drive-thru. I'll just show you a couple of those pictures to make you laugh. I'll see you later on. Have a good evening and stay warm. Like I said, it's 27 degrees and dropping from here because it's now sunset. Have a good evening, y'all. If you can see right here, I just wanted to show you, I put this apple underneath this place where there's not any, like there's snow out here, but the bunny tracks are right here. So I put it right up under here where she can sit on the warm rocks and get this apple to eat in the snowy cold. Woo, she's gonna be warm in her fur coat though. Good night, y'all.